Hey guys, we're back at it. Today, we're gonna be doing axe heads and handles. So we got two pretty beat up axe heads here. We're gonna do electrolysis again and see how it comes out. We definitely both need a sharpen. We picked ourselves up this piece of wood here. This piece of hickory.
Beautiful chunk of hickory.
It was only about 20 bucks compared to about like 60 bucks to buy two pre-made ones. We're gonna do the large handle here, and then we're gonna try to do the hatchet handle right about here.
So we've let the axe heads sit in the electrolysis bath for about half an hour to 40 minutes, I think. So let's pull these out and see how they're looking. Oh. Geez, those are looking a lot better, I'll be honest. All the rust is gone. All that's left is a little bit of paint.
So after we finished cleaning, this is the result we got. Pretty clean, to be honest. The only thing left is really to sharpen it up and clean this edge right here. So
Dallas and I are each doing one. So I got the small axe head. We might make a hatchet. I might make a smaller axe. I don't know yet.
Yours definitely does have the small head, so.
Yeah. Let's go sharpen these.
Very sharp in that one spot. It's not perfect, as you can see, like some of it was definitely hit on the concrete or something, but I'll work it down till it has a nice clean, and I don't know if I'll be able to get that off. So.
Yeah, that's got a good edge on it so far. Can you see all the divots taken out of it? So I don't know if I want to leave these divots in here. Yeah, it's definitely got some sharpness. But I think we're gonna take it down some more and get rid of those chunks. So I have a perfect seamless blade. So my blade now feels sharp all the way till we get to right here. This little bit at the end needs to be sharpened a little bit more. Use another 50 bird. I'm trying to figure out which side's the close up. This side. Did you notice that when you were sharpening it, you started potentially just slipping? So now that we've got our axe head sharpened and ready to go, it's now time for us to make handles out of this huge honking piece of hickory. This is our first time doing this, so we have my axe handle to copy. Dallas and I are gonna make different sized handles, obviously, because we have different sized heads, but we're gonna use the same general shapeage.
I'm probably gonna do like a couple inches more. Brandon's gonna keep this size, so
yeah.
See how it goes.
See how it goes, and we got a bandsaw, and we'll see what other tools we need along the way, and hopefully we have them. So yeah. Let's get into making a handle, I guess.
Pretty good. I added about 4 inches to the end of it, just to get that little bit more. But we'll see how it goes. And I don't know how long a normal axe is supposed to be, but holding this and being like, yeah, just that extra little bit, I think that'll give me what I need for swinging this. I'm a little bit taller, right? So don't know, just a little bit more reach. Get to the ground there. Then we're gonna cut out our shapes, leaving a little bit more material than we need, just in case. Let's get started and get this cut. You can tell from how hard it is to cut how dense this is. Now I'm gonna get the handsaw and cut the rest of it out. The handsaw doesn't work.
Unfortunately,
But-
it's 100 years old.
But
We're gonna be doing this the old-fashioned way.
yeah. And if you want to see us fix this,
I think there might be a video about us fixing this at some point, for
let
sure.
us know.
So as soon as our bandsaw broke, Dallas and I were instantly looking for a new way to do this, and we stumbled upon the video of that Irish guy, the one with no formal training on like woodworking or anything, who makes amazing stuff and is really popular on TikTok. This guy right here. And the way he does it is he just does relief cuts around the shape of his axe, and then he just takes a chisel and pounds those out. So that's what I'm gonna try and replicate today, and hopefully I can do it as well as he can. Yeah. I feel like a real carpenter today. You know, I don't feel like a little sissy using power tools. Soft hands. What?
That didn't take very long.
What didn't take very long?
As far as I got.
No, that did not. This is taking a lot longer than using power tools.
Yeah.
But at least I'm not a sissy. What exactly is going on here?
Hey. Drill press.
How's this
If you put a bigger wood bit in it, and then just drill press all the way around it.
So like what? Manual CNC?
Yeah.
Are you still on the first hole?
Indeed. Nope.
No, giving up on the CNC?
Thought worked out in my mind. Yeah. The idea worked out. But execution, too much.
It's okay, the ideas are always in our heads, but execution is usually terrible. That's why we try things, right? Because maybe that would have been the best way to do this.
We are out of battery after 5 seconds. I'll make a bet. I bet you after I get that charged, you'll still be cutting and I'll be done.
I'll take that bet any day. I have finished half of my handle. Now, it's not the prettiest in the world. I went over the line a few times. I didn't quite hit it. I was doing it by hand, okay? My arm hurts a lot, and this was my first time using a saw, honestly. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm used to power tools. But that's half done, and that only took me an hour. So that's kind of disappointing. But we're gonna chisel this out now, and then flip and do the other side, same thing. And then we're gonna sand or grind it down to the shape of an axe handle. And then we're gonna put it in an axe. So let's chisel it. So if I have any words of wisdom to pass on after my first experience trying to chisel out an axe handle is dumb. Do something else. Anything. It's your time to shine, Dallas.
I've gotten pretty far so far, and you can see it here that I only have a little bit more cuts to do. It's just this one spot, just gotta be careful with so you don't break anything, but he has quite a lot of work left to do, so.
I think Dallas may be winning the bet. I've finally completed all of my cuts necessary, and it's time to start chiseling. I did learn from the other side to put the cuts closer together, so hopefully this side chisels out a little better. So here's what mine looks like after all the chiseling. Next, I'm gonna take a grinder and clean it all up, and then we're gonna start shaping it.
So this is mine. I think I got a pretty good shape to it. Pretty smooth already. Just gotta work out, get into that center line there and really strengthen this so you can actually grip it here. I've worked out a little bit here just to get I'm trying to get a rough shape and then I'm gonna carry it all the way down.
So this is as far as I've gotten. I've started shaping it. I've smoothed it down since we last saw it with the chisel marks in it. And Dallas, how's yours coming along?
Pretty good. It's still pretty rough. Just trying to remove most of the material. It's quite a bit. You gotta get down to the right, thinning it out. It's kind of tricky, but we'll get there.
And what's your method? How are you making your handle? What are you using right now?
Belt, and then I'm going to use my palm sander. I'm just kind of smoothing it out, get a rough shape, and then just continue it from there.
Well, I think I'm all done with the grinder. She's definitely shaped and circular. It's starting to look like a real axe handle. How's yours doing, Dallas?
Still a little bit square, but I'm taking it slower with the sandpaper.
Yeah, he's using a belt sander, and I'm over here using a grinder, so I might be a little bit quicker now. So I'm done with the grinder now, and I'm gonna move on to a sander, so it's a little smoother, and I can get out like all the hard edges. So I'd say my handle's pretty much done. And I think I might be ready to put my axe head onto my handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine on too. I think I'm gonna press it down to the belt sander.
Yeah.
And get that side down to thickness, this side down to thickness, this side down to thickness, decide down the thickness, and then go from there.
Oh, geez. All right, well, you have fun with the belt sander.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun with a handsaw. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Got it pretty close. A little bit uneven, I would say.
All right, so Dallas's method worked pretty good. So now we're gonna see how a handsaw compares to a belt sander. Well, there's half of it. Now we just gotta shape it and chamfer it so that, you know, it fits. Also, that's pretty sturdy. It's not gonna snap, so should be good. All right, so I traced out the shape of my axe. So we're gonna use the grinder to try and get a rough shape here, and then we're just gonna keep test fitting, and work our way all the way down, and then we're just gonna chamfer this up to meet it at the bottom, hopefully. There's probably a better way. I'm sure Dallas has probably already thought of something better, but so I've got the shaft for my head ready, and I've got the center hole for my shim ready. So I guess it's time to put this axe together and pray it goes together and it doesn't just break. All right, let's make sure I put this on the right way. It's good. Tap it in a little bit. All right, solid. My shim ready. Alright, I think that's as far as that'll go. And then we'll saw it off. Happy? Am I happy with it? Yeah.
Are you happy to...
Got the axe done. I do need to fix up the handle though. That clamp really destroyed my handle, so I'll just sand it out a little more, and then I'll show you guys when it's fully finished, when Dallas has done his, because he's just about ready to do what I just did. And then we'll take these out and we'll see if they'll chop. Now that our axes are together, the one last and final step is to make sure that our handles are properly treated. So I've picked up some boiled linseed oil to slather all over our handles so that they'll be nice and waterproof, and they should hold up for longer. Because, you know, we put a lot of work into these axes and we want them to last for the rest of our lives, hopefully. And then once we've done that, we're gonna go see if we can actually, you know, split a log in half or something. If they're useful, if we're just gonna hang them on the wall and say we're proud of them. Let's oil these bad boys up. Do I know how to properly apply boiled linseed oil? No, but I can assume how to do it. I have stained wood products before, so I'm just gonna kind of assume it's the same.
I've oiled a lot of shafts up, so.
This video is gonna get demonetized. Don't eat or feed to animals. Oh wow, yeah, really slather it on there.
Is this toxic to smell?
Probably.
It's like golden honey. It is touching my skin currently.
It looks like a freshly made cabinet by a Norwegian forester.
How many coats are you
You're supposed to do one coat and then wait 72 hours and then do a second coat if you want, but you don't have to. So, and then once your first coat's finished, you know, take another shop rag and wipe off the excess. POV, the Patagonia boys get oiled up. That looks a lot better, honestly. It really makes the knots and the dark parts pop. I like it. I like that look.
Finished the axes, and we're just gonna test them. To be honest with you, it's pretty sharp, holds up pretty good. I like it a lot, to be honest. I like it a lot.
Now it's time to test out my axe and see how it holds up. I'd say it passes the test. I mean, I barely put any force behind it, and I split that little log up like it was nothing. I'd like to test it with some bigger logs, but unfortunately, we have burned through all of our logs for the winter, so maybe in the spring we'll use these again, or on our next adventure camp out. We'll see you guys next Saturday.